Creating and remixing music is what I've done every day of my life for the last 10 years. And for me, it has become a way of life. For me, there is no better feeling than to see my music evoking emotions in people and bringing them together. Music means everything to me. It is the way I express myself. It is a pull towards my inner self. Music is my passion. Music is my life. It was 5 years back when I came to Dubai for the first time, and now it's like a second home to me. I've made a lot of friends in Dubai over the years, and I always have a good time whenever I'm here. The clubs are so state of the art. The party crowd is amazing. Everything here is just so world class. Dubai is one of those countries where they've got a lot of Bollywood bootlegs and remixes going on the radio, which I think really makes a lot of difference at the parties out there. The crowd is aware of all the new tracks and the bootleg remixes that a DJ would play in the set. And also I've been so frequent to Dubai that I know exactly what the crowd wants to listen to. So the whole energy goes to a new level altogether. The vibe is just so positive.
DJ NYK has been an inspiration for DJs like us, and probably one of the reasons that we are DJs today. He is a pioneer in fusion of Bollywood and electro house music, and his achievements reflect his class.
NYK is the brand. NYK is when you put him on a playlist, when you put an NYK track on a playlist, when you bring an NYK production into your house, you know it's going to be great. There's just no other way to put it. Right? It's simple, it's effective, there's a sense of completion to the track.
To talk about NYK, first of all, he's a cool DJ.
He's a really cool dude as well.
Exactly, and a very talented producer. He's got a lot of things going on.
It's just amazing work. We've worked with a lot of DJs in India, but I think NYK's sound and the way he produces is just really well. I just like it really a lot.
Yeah, exactly, because you know he's sort of upgraded, and you can tell by his sound that he knows what he's doing. He knows the chords and everything.
Yeah.
So he's equally as skilled as a DJ and as a producer, and that's pretty rare. So big up to NYK for that.
I've been DJing for the past 7 years, and over this period, I've evolved and grown as a DJ. It's been 2 years since I've been promoting video DJing at my live shows. Everybody has heard and seen the regular DJ sets, but it's exciting to bring something extra to the table with a visual aspect to it. What I'm trying to do here is to push the boundaries of a live DJ show with technology, to give my fans an immersive audiovisual experience they will never forget. I basically want those people to leave with a smile on their face, feeling elated and sensing that they've been a part of something different.
Alright, give it up for NYK!
The toughest part of touring like this is definitely the traveling. Nowadays, I travel with my manager Prateek, who is also one of my closest friends, which I think is an advantage because he understands me very well. Being a DJ himself, he understands the trade from a DJ's perspective, leaving me to concentrate on my music while he takes care of the rest. It's definitely healthy to laugh when you're on the road. It's just the stupid amateur things you do to kill some time before the show. We would do all sorts of stupid things, like I remember in Pune, we ended up playing Kaun Banega Crorepati in our hotel room.
हाँ तो नमस्कार देवी और सज्जनों, आप देख रहे हैं कौन बनेगा करोड़पति लाइव फ्रॉम पुणे मैरियट। आज हमारे साथ बहुत ही स्पेशल मेहमान आए हुए हैं यहाँ पे, जैसा कि हम आपको बता रहे हैं। उनका नाम है, तो तालियों के साथ अभिनंदन करें डीजे NYPK। आइए, अक्सर होता है, भगवान भला करेगा।
Thank you.
तो आज जैसे कि आप देख रहे हैं हमारे सामने बैठे हैं डीजे NYK के फ्रॉम नई दिल्ली से आए हैं ये।
बहुत शुक्रिया बच्चन साहब।
तो कुछ अपने बारे में बताएं निखिल साहब जी।
जी, मैं
भाई मैं बता दूं, इनको निखिल साहनी जी बोला जाता है।
मैं एक पेशे से डीजे हूँ, डिस्को जॉकी।
डीजे मतलब तो चलिए मैं और आप खेलते हैं कौन बनेगा करोड़पति।
– 2011 proved to be a turning point in terms of my mainstream music productions as well. I was fortunate enough to get the opportunity to remix the biggest track of the year, Chamak Challo, sung by Akon, for Ravan's PlayStation video game. This in fact made me and my partner DJ Chetas the first Indian DJ duo to produce an official Bollywood remix for a PlayStation video game. During 2011, I was also able to trigger my music production and DJing academy in New Delhi, something which I had anticipated for 3 long years.
Electronic Academy back in Delhi. We've been there and checked it all out. It's really cool, and we recently upgraded the whole studio. Looks excellent.
The way they made it, it's really cool that you can come and learn a lot about electronic music, and he's one of the best in India.
Exactly, so now he's teaching up young talent.
Electronic Academy is a community for those who love music and want to learn how to produce their own tracks or master the craft of DJing. I feel when you achieve something, you should always help the others around you to get there as well. And I love sharing my knowledge with people who are passionate about music and want to seriously learn the craft.
When we come across the name NYK, we know right off the bat that that remix will be technically sound. We listen to a lot of DJs and producers. This is our job. And NYK is one of the very few select producers that we can say who delivers every single time he releases a new remix. He has done so much in so little time, not just with his music, but with his own radio show, electronic podcast, his DJ Academy. He submits himself to his music completely, and you can tell that right away. That's the quality of a true artist.
I think DJ NYK is an immensely talented individual, given his strong technical background with the use of multiple softwares and hardware platforms that he uses for DJing and producing. An artist that thinks outside of the box and isn't really doing what everyone else is doing with regards to production and his live DJ sets. The whole thing about DJ NYK is that apart from being an escalated performer, recognized talent, he is a humble human being as well. He keeps it real with his music and the work he puts out, and also keeps an open ear for talent. That's kind of the big thing about him. He listens to what other DJs and producers are putting out and features them on his podcast and then DJ sets and gives them sort of the credit they deserve and the shout they deserve, which really motivates young talent and really pushes the scene forward. So you have to give him a lot of props from not only setting new standards up there, but also encouraging the lower end of the bar where he's encouraging new talent to get into the game. So I got much love and much respect for him.
After an extremely tiring 14-hour journey, I finally made it down under for my debut South Pacific tour. Australia was one of those countries as a kid you always dreamt of going to. And when I finally visited, I was taken by its aura and its beautiful people. I had seen the Opera House and Harbour Bridge on television and the internet, but to see them in real was brilliant and a very memorable experience for me. Australia's biggest and the most recognizable city is Sydney, and that is where I played the first show of my tour at Club Roxy in Parramatta. While I was in Sydney, I touched base with my friends from New Delhi, who were there for their higher studies. They introduced me to the city of Sydney in the best way possible, making it one of the most memorable tours of my life. and it was for the first time I was away from home for such a long time. So I even ended up doing the laundry myself, something that I had never done in my life previously. And I wonder why people hate doing the laundry, because I had so much fun. A lot of my inspiration actually comes from the constant travel, which helps me meet new people from different walks of life. New cities, beautiful sunsets, distinctive energies, and different crowds at every gig are all forms of inspirations to me. During my stay in Melbourne, I availed the opportunity to meet Australia's national animal, Mr. Kangaroo. I had never seen a kangaroo face to face before, so I was a bit apprehensive initially, but later on I got along pretty well with these guys. They are absolutely adorable.
Baseline pumping, here we go.
Whenever I'm on a long tour, I make sure I carry my mobile studio setup with me, because sometimes I feel inspired to create new tunes while I'm on the go, and I don't want to let go of those creative ideas while I'm on a long tour away from my studio. So I always make sure I travel with my little mobile studio setup whenever I'm on the road. Pounding Beats on the Electronic Podcast. I'm NYK. Since a year and a half, I have been doing my podcasts, and recently have also started my own weekly radio show called Rock the Party with DJ NYK on 94.3 My FM.
Party people, get ready for the next segment. The next segment is coming up. जिसमें DJ NYK is a feature of our show, and we are very very honored to have him over here in the studio. Well, it's not like सपना और मनीष के साथ बढ़ जाए फीवर, लेकिन ये आज फीवर जो है वो डबल होने वाला है. You know why? Because yes. Y का मतलब है NYK. NYK, he's in the studio and he's actually in front of me. Nikhil, first of all, welcome you on Radio Tirana 1386 AM. But we are really honored and we are very very thankful to you.
So thank you so much for having me in the studio. It's really completely my pleasure to be here. My first time in New Zealand. Auckland में पहली बार tour कर रहा हूँ, and I'm also equally excited for 28th. I'm really looking forward to it. Plus this time I'm performing a DVJ set, which is a little different from the normal DJ sets that people listen to in a club. तो इसमें visuals भी होंगे. जो गाना आप सुन रहे हैं from the decks, you'll see the video as well on the big screens. I'm sure it hasn't been done at a Desi night in Auckland before.
A lot of people are asking a DVJ. I mean, they are like very excited. कि सबसे पहले तो ये बताइए कि ये concept आपके दिमाग में सबसे पहले कब आया?
ये बेसिकली आई ऑलवेज ट्राई डूइंग डिफरेंट थिंग्स, अलग अलग चीज़ करना पसंद करता हूँ मैं जी, और काफ़ी इंटरनेशनल आर्टिस्ट हैं जिन्हें मैं फॉलो करता हूँ. आई गेट अ लॉट ऑफ इंस्पिरेशन फ्रॉम देम. सो इट्स अ बिग कॉन्सेप्ट इन द वेस्ट राइट नाउ. आई एम रियली होपिंग कि ऑकलैंड के लोगों को भी ये बहुत पसंद आएगा.
इतनी छोटी उम्र में इतना बड़ा नाम आपने जो बनाया है, डेफिनेटली इट गोज टू योर हार्ड वर्क. लेकिन व्हाट एल्स, व्हाट इज द इंस्पिरेशन एक्चुअली, हु इज एक्चुअली ड्राइविंग यू?
I think first up it's all God's grace, and my parents have supported me a lot, because not many parents would want their child to become a DJ. Music itself, it inspires me. I listen to a lot of music. I'm open to all sounds.
कोई ऐसा इवेंट जब मतलब मम्मी पापा ने भी अटेंड किया, फैमिली ने भी अटेंड किया, एंड यू नो एज अ टिपिकल इंडियन जैसे पेरेंट्स होते हैं, यू हैव गॉट लाइक आंखों में आंसू एंड लाइक
नहीं, अभी तक वो मोमेंट नहीं आया है. My parents haven't seen me perform. But whenever I travel, कहीं भी मैं होता हूँ, my dad always sends me a good luck message before the show. That's actually very sweet of him.
लड़कियाँ जब आपके पास आती हैं, like after you do a DJing thing, जहाँ शायद नाइट क्लब में अगर आप थे रहते हैं, तो जब लड़कियाँ आपके पास आती हैं, तो how do you handle it?
I talk to them very sweetly, treat them with respect.
Good.
That's how it is.
That is so nice. You said a very nice word, respect.
कल को आने वाले 3 साल में, 4 साल में, where do you want to see yourself, Nikhil?
5 years down the line मैं यही कोशिश करूँगा कि I can enter Bollywood as a music director.
हम यहाँ पे पेश कर रहे हैं पायनियर डीजे प्लेयर.
अच्छा,
नया
है ये मार्केट में?
नया चीज़ है ये मार्केट में. और हमारे निखिल भैया रकलीत भैया दिल्ली से
म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर,
वो लेके म्यूजिक डायरेक्टर म्यूजिक बनाते हैं. और ये तरंग भैया है, वीडियो बनाते हैं. और ये उसके बाद ये अभी बजाएंगे भी और दिखाएंगे भी और हंसाएंगे भी.
पिच बढ़ा के
पिच बढ़ा दो. I can't believe you're using this too much. Seriously, man.
I shoot you, you shoot me. I shoot you, you shoot me. I shoot you, you shoot me.
Say hello.
Hello everybody. We are in Nagpur and we are going just now to eat some oranges. The moment was to perform with Armin van Buuren. तालियां.
वो आके बैठता अपने साथ. वो
Armin भाई.
What do I think of his music? I think the one thing that you have to understand is that this guy takes a year or so between dropping albums, right? It's very easy to be an underground DJ in India right now and just drop an album or drop a remix of a song the second it comes out. There's a competition. Like we talk about this in Curry Smugglers a lot. There's a competition about, oh my god, I want to be first, I want to be first, I want to be first, I want to be first. And then there's the big dogs in the yard who are like, you know what, why don't you guys go ahead and do it, and then we'll do it right. and NYK is one of those guys. You know, his music is accomplished. There's a thought process behind it. Overall, though, I think that there's something about his music that just is engaging. You can drive to it, you can work to it, you can work out to it, you can shower to it. I've done that before. You can do a lot of things to this guy's music. It's just pervasive. It's immersive. It's pervasive. It's widespread. Everybody who loves some sort of dance music, some sort of house, some sort of electronic, loves this guy's stuff because it's a very delicate and fine balance that he achieves with all of his mixes.
DJ NYK's remixes are very different from the traditional remixes that you expect or listen to. He, as a producer, he takes you on a totally different journey with his remixes, and as a Desi DJ, you're not complete without his mixes in your bag.
I'm tired, man.
Yeah, we're kind of tired of a long flight to Bahrain. We like to travel, we like to try new food, but we always like sticking to our Indian cuisine. So, our favorite is chicken tikka masala, and guess what? That's what we have on the menu. Shall we place the order?
As you can see, this is the room where we are staying. And there's this almirah. And inside in the almirah, I'd like to show you something very interesting. This is complimentary from hotel. This statue is complimentary from K Hotel. You know who this is? And why is in a K Hotel? Because he is DJ NYK. K.
This has been the fastest setup ever.
Oh yes.
It's because this time I'm using DJM 800 instead of the SVM 1000 that I've been using for a long time. It's kind of an experiment. I'm trying something new for the first time. So yeah, the setting downstairs is pretty neat, considering the fact that the kind of space that the club has. I think it's a neat setup, it's a tight setup. So yeah, see you on the dance floor.
Promoting him, and I believe now, and I'm proud to say that he's the king of remixes.
The first time we did a DVJ set in Bahrain, and it was absolutely amazing.
I think NYK, whatever he played last time, was just one of the best sets I've ever heard.
The video DJing concept surfaced when Pioneer approached me for making me their brand ambassador for the Indian market and wanted me to endorse their new product, SVM 1000 mixer and the DVJs. Initially I was hesitant, but after exploring the possibilities and how it can change the way people party, I was really impressed, and I wanted to take it to the next level. So a lot of credit goes to Pioneer for developing these gears and making all of this possible. College shows, what do I say? I just love playing at college festivals. There is always an excitement in the air when you're performing at such shows. One of the livest, most energetic crowds I've ever had the pleasure to share my music with have been the college youngsters. These guys are living it up. They party all night long, but ensure that they're up and about for their classes the next morning, which I think is really amazing.
quality with DJ NYK, mixing it up with different genres, fresh production, new elements, new sounds, thinks forward. Other producers, they tend to find a sound that really works for them and they rinse it about 2-3 years, or they just keep going at it. With NYK, he's always innovating, he's always experimenting, he's always playing with different sounds. He's playing with his top 40s, he's playing with his ambient, he's playing with his lounge, he's playing with rock even, revisiting Bollywood classics, and all this apart from remixing current Bollywood and Bhangra hits, you know, and that's not his only thing, and he's doing original production on the side as well. A lot of notable tracks that have released on Beatport and other digital media stores and via other labels as well. So that's really what makes him stand out.
When I listen to the music or remixes done by NYK, I know that I'm in for a treat. I know that I'm about to listen to sounds that breed quality. He chooses the perfect melody and the perfect bass lines, and he chooses melody that complements those bass lines. You can tell that he never overdoes it, and he pays attention to detail, and he excels in those progressive sounds, those trance vibes that can be matched head to head with artists and producers that are named and famed. And I can't say this a lot about producers, and there's only a very few people I will say this about, and NYK is certainly one of them.
One thing that I will tell you that NYK has is restraint. He's not one of those guys who's just going to throw something against the wall and hope it works. It's something about doing it right. Do it once, do it right, otherwise don't do it at all. I like that about this. The whole concept of video DJing is, I think it's great. I think India is ready. I think India is ready to, create another level of nightclub, another level of discos, or whatever you want to call them. I think India is ready. I think India is at a point where they appreciate good music and an experience altogether. And I think if NYK is at the pioneer of that, and he's at the tip of the spear to become, one of the guys who starts doing it, more power to him. Absolutely more power to him. And we wish him the best of luck for that.
As a DJ, one has to be technically sound, and DJing these days is all about being technical. Video mixing has given a totally new edge to the nightlife entertainment, and we're glad that DJ NYK is leading this technology.
Video DJing has been here in the Western world for quite some time. It's been here in America for quite some time, and when that flip happened, I have to say that it completely changed the way the nightlife scene is here, the clubbing scene is here. And so to see this transition and this trend pick up now in India, to get it done the right way, is you definitely need somebody who is a professional. DJ NYK is that professional. He is going to give it justice. He's going to give this transition justice. It is a completely different scene. I mean, when a club goer goes to a club, to have the sounds of NYK playing, and then to have the visual stimulation that complements those sounds, you don't want anybody else other than DJ NYK manning that DJ booth because you know he's going to do it just the right way.
It's a new beginning. It's an all new start. An all new year. 2012. It's almost here. Now put your hands up like this. I said put your hands up like this. Now jump.
December 32nd, 2012. 20, 29, 28, 27, 26, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Have a happy new year.
Hyderabad was the last show of my 2011 TVJ tour, and that was quite an emotional moment for me. After I played the last track, the entire 2-year journey of my struggles and hard work went through my head all over again. From convincing and explaining the concept to the promoters and the club owners as to how the DVJ shows would be different and create an audiovisual experience for the club audience, to the first small DVJ gig I played at F Bar in Delhi, all the way to the massive gigs in Dubai, it all went through my head again. Every day I thank God for everything He has blessed me with, the loyalty and love of my fans, without which I won't feel that inspired to create music. I strongly believe that whatever I have achieved so far is because of the admiration, love and support of my fans, and I can never thank them enough. For me, the 2011 TVJ tour has definitely been the highlight of my career. The impact it had on people and the impact it had on me, the experiences I have gained and the amazing people I have met on this journey. It's one tour I will never forget.
And the winner is